Evening, ladies and gentlemen. Well, it's evening for me. I'll pop in here and show you what I've been crafting at. Making some envelopes. Yeah, we all make envelopes, but this one's going to be a little bit different. So I want to share that with you, what I'm making. So I've got 4 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Coffee dye paper. There's coffee dyed paper. I might go up a little bit more. So I'm trying to stay within screenshot. Keep going out of. Anyway, I'm really tired, but I feel like crafting. Ooh, excuse me. Remember I made this? It's a little envelope holder. I made it a while ago in one of my videos. So it was double envelopes together. It became a little book. Anyway, hopefully I'll try not to keep you too long, or myself. Sorry. Oh, too long. I'm tired. What I've got is, let me see, some of these. Well, actually I got quite a few of these. Got them from Temu, I think. I don't do Temu anymore. I stopped probably a good year, 18 months ago. I try and shop local now, even if it costs that little bit more. But these are just plain, they look like envelope fronts. Well, that's what they are, just plain, different types. I'm going to turn this into an actual envelope. I'll step it up a bit. So I'm looking for ones that are a little blankish, so to speak. That's really full. There's a yellow. So that one. What's that? I'm gonna go. Oh, there we go. Let's go for this one. We'll turn this into an actual envelope because it's just thin. I know they're great little pieces of ephemera. You can chuck them in your junk journal, but let's jazz it up a little. And just pop these back in. This is fantastic. This really worked out well, this holder I made. Anyway, that's another story. So, oh my goodness, yawn. Had pizza tonight for dinner. We had to go out. I needed to get a crock pot. And that's another story. We just wanted a small one because there's only 2 of us. We used to have one years ago. It was a really big one because we had 3 boys. They're all left home, got their own children. So now we need a little crock pot because I don't like cooking anymore. I'm not sure why or what happened, whether it's part of the long-term COVID I got or it's just part of menopause. Can't be bothered. Okay, so I goosey glued that. This is my coffee dyed paper. That's going to be the outside of the envelope. What I'm going to do is just going to stick it here, not all the way up. Why? You'll see. So I'll goosey glue that down. Doesn't have to be perfect, okay? Just put it down. Okay. I'm going to fold this over. Like this. This is very simple. I'm not measuring, not trying to keep straight lines. Just fun. So that one's done. There. And we'll do the same here. Put it on the wrong side. Never mind. Oh, I don't want it on that side. I want it on this side. Let's see if I can get this off. Oh. Okay. Alright, that's a bit sticky. Oh, well. Okay, let's start again. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Boy, our springtime's really cold here in Melbourne, Australia. Very, very cold. I got the heater on. We have some sunny mornings, but they are still really cold and frosty overnight. And some rain. We've been having rain. Very unusual spring. I guess it's everywhere else in the world too. Okay, so put this here. There we are. I'm happy now. I'm a happy chappy. So I would just go fold it that way. Take two. Okay. Oh, far out. So sorry. I can't believe how tired I am. And it's only 8 p.m. Has been a busy month for me. Then we're going to fold this one again. I might do it this way, the way I was doing them. Doesn't have to be perfectly straight. Just enjoy the process. Here we go. So that's our flap of the envelope. Okay. That's the bottom. So what we want to do is bring this up and fold it here. We don't want to go right up to that fold line because then you can't get anything in and out. It's pretty hard. You want enough just to go over like that. I'm going to fold that like that. Not right up to that fold line. Okay. And cut this off to about here. Okay. Just leave a little bit. I'm not measuring anything. Whatever size that is, that's about the width of my thumb. And then I'm going to fold that back and guzzi glue that down. So I'm going to put this down. Very easy peasy. Okay. And then fold that. So now that goes up there and that's there. Now we're going to do the same on the sides. Fold it to there. It doesn't have to be perfect, remember. These are grungy envelopes for your grungy junk journal or nice junk journals, whichever kind of junk journal you make. It's entirely up to you. I'm just folding that up. Okay, so that folds up and that folds down. So we need to cut this. So what are we cutting? If you're a regular, you know what to cut. So there's the folded line. So all that, chop, 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 chop. Okay, just the same here. Not the bottom part, all the top. Chop, 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 chop. Then I like to cut on a little angle like that. Just if you have to draw the lines to show yourself, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just going to cut there, then cut all the way up. Oops, a bit crooked. Doesn't matter. Don't stress. Okay. That up. Oops. Hooked up on something. There we go. Fold that in. There we go. Now we're just, that's a little out, so I can fold that in a bit more. Not to worry. There we go. Envelope. How's that? Haven't finished yet. Might just snip a little bit off the corner. Nothing too exciting. Just a bit. There we go. Now we can ink it if you like inking. I'm still getting used to inking. It's very foreign to me. But anyway, I'm going to do it because it's supposed to be grungy. I like to ink it before it goes down. That way I remember doing this part. So I'm going to ink that. Okay, there we go, all grungy-fied. Inked, I mean, sorry. Right, bring some of the inking up here. Because we want it to look authentic, like an old envelope that's fallen behind a fireplace mantle. It's been there for a couple of decades. Right, we're going to guzzy glue these flaps down. These are a little bit big, these flaps. Oh, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. She'll be right, mate. It's Aussies say. Okay. I'm going to make sure that it opens because I have done this. Glued them down. Shut. There we go. So there. They're glued down. What do you think? Let's decorate this. Now that we've got a nice base to start with, we can decorate it. Okay, so I found these pieces. I just inked some of them. Now I'm going to guzzy glue these down. I think I'm going to end up covering that one, unfortunately. It can't be helped. I'm going to put this one down. A little bit more glue. I left the lid off this. It's no longer blue. There we go. Put it this way. I'm going to put this one down here. Guzzy glue this. This way. Unfortunately, I gotta cover that a little bit. Like this one. Guzzy glue it. There we go. A bit silent in the evening. I start to really wind down. Look, about there. Whoopsies. On the move. Whoops, stuck to my finger. Maybe I didn't put any there. There we go. And this one. This is just gorgeous. I think these were all Temu pieces. Once I was buying Temu and then I realized what's behind it. I know it's cheap, but it's also got cheap labor and busting the little local businesses. So I just try and shop local now at eBay. I try and do that. There we go. That one. What do you think? There you go. Now I've got these. I did have these ones, but I thought these would be a bit better because they look like little ticket postage stamps, and I won't need all of them. I might just do 2. Yeah, I'll do 2. What I'll use also is, I can find it. Give me a minute. Oh, it's run away. It's probably right here on the desk. There we go. Yeah, it was a little too big, but you know what? It doesn't matter. It just looks like a grungy, ripped up stamp. That was the idea of it. This one was too small and that one's too big, but you know what? I'm happy. I'm going to pop it there. I do have some stamps, actual ink stamp pad type ones, but I don't want to forage for them this time of evening. I'm just going to use what I have around me, what I've been using. There we go. We can add more. Yep, of course we can. Some words here. I've already used that one. Pianos abroad. Oh, yeah, that's a nice sticker. Oh, yeah. Different. These words are stickers, so that makes it helpful. Interesting envelope. Yeah, take that off. Yep, that can go there. I've kept that. That's the only original feature, that and that, of the envelope. I'll fix that up in a minute. There's one sticky. Ooh, Paris. Try and get a smaller one, thinner one. Fleur. Fleur is French for flower. Maybe flower de valette. I don't know. Valin? Oh, can't remember. Not very good anymore with French. I know bébé and bébé. Sorry. Oopsies. Okay, what else can we have? Juliet. No, just something thin. I think that says antiseptic. Doesn't matter. That's poison, I think. That's a spider. Well, maybe not. Just information. Okay, let's cut a lot of this off then. Cut it down. Sorry, I got the giggles. Yeah, a lot of these are in French. I should be careful what I put there. Might be something rude. There we go. I'll have to check the stickers. I've had them for a while. I'll go through them just in case there's something that's really not appropriate. Let's put it. Doesn't matter if it's crooked. No, it looks a little more interesting. There we go. What else? I've got other little stickers here. This is nice. These are very opaque stickers. I might just put it over that. Okay. Anything else? It's pretty full. What about this? It's a little, like a little envelope. Yeah, that's nice. Little opaque envelope. Put it down here. No. Yep. Put it down here. Right on the edge. Yeah. And that's down there. Right, let's put some lace on. Yeah, that'll be nice.
Just put these away.
Here we go. Got this lace here. I have to look for something not overbearing. Put this one down. Might trim that off neatly. Let's trim that. Oops. How much do I need? About that much, and then I can trim it off. So I'll glue this down. Might use glue stick first. That'll help stiffen it a bit. There we go. Some fabric glue. There we go. Glue. Ooh, it's sticky. I get it everywhere. Anyone else do that? Get it everywhere? I've been everywhere, man, as they say. Oh, it's an Aussie saying. Used to be a little advertisement for a song. I don't know. I don't remember it. My fingers are icky sticky. There we go. And because we've got blue there, I can put these little daisy chains I got. The white one? I think white will go nice. Do the little white and blues are nice too. Okay, we'll just, no, I think I'll just, yeah, blue's nice. We'll do 3. Okay. Yep. I'm going to do 3. 1. There we go. Did 3. I just put that where that fell. 1, 2, 3. What do you think? Coming up nice? Okay, let's do the back of the envelope. And now we got the back. Here's our lovely pocket. Put things in.
Let me have a look.
Okay, I found this little birdies because we got birds all on this one. Oh, birds and butterflies. This was pretty. I'm going to pop this just on the back here. Fuzzy glue that one. Go. Try and do a video and I try and keep it short. What about you, ladies and gentlemen? You do a video and you think it's just a quick project, but you end up being 40 odd minutes. I try not to. Oh, there we go. There we go. That's going on the back, and let's put some lace here. Yeah, I would like to do that. The lace I'm going to use is this one here. This one. And I'll put this here. Let's trim that to about there. Whoops. Put that down. Smooth them. This glue on. This is really sticky, this glue. I'm also going to use the fabric glue in between. On those little dots areas. Put this on. There we go. Ooh, whoops. Okay, we got this. There we go. Some lace. I'll trim that in a minute. Just let it settle. I'm not going right up to the top. Just under the top. Blue. Guess what? I got a big blue flower. That'll be nice. Yep. Very sticky. Let's wipe that fabric too. I have plenty. I don't want it to fly away. Whoop, stuck to my finger. There we go. I'm going to put it to one side. Oops. Finger's sticky. Because I would like to put another baby blue one on. Make sure I've got plenty of glue for it to stick. So I'm going to put a baby blue one there. Oops. There we go. It's a little soggy with all the glue going on. Let me trim that. And that little bit. There we go.
I'll just tidy up.
Okay, so this is the one we made together using the envelopes I had. Just the flat envelopes. Pull them out. So I got lots of different types of flat envelopes. Then I put them on the coffee dye paper to make them into an actual envelope. There we go. What do you think? I like it. This one, some I prepared earlier. The green one. That's this part and this part, and that part was the original. And then the rest I just all glued on. Same on the back. That one, the envelope. I don't think the back needs a whole heap, but I could later or something, or whoever has them. This one, this stamp and those were original, and that piece was original, and the rest I've popped all on there. Not a lot on this frontage one, but I feel it's just enough. There's the back, nice and simple. It's a big deer. Or a stag, I think they call them. Very pretty. There's another one I've done. That's original. This writing and this stamp was original, and they're original. And the rest I just added on. Oh, and that's original. So I just added these pieces. And that's the back. It's another little great envelope. Very simple, just to dress them up. It's another one. All that is original on the page. That was original, and that piece was original. And the rest is all added on and inked. And there's that one. And there's the back. It's another envelope. And that's that, ladies and gentlemen. That's the one we did together. I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for popping by, and so much thank you to all my new subscribers. I really appreciate you, all of you. So please keep safe, and remember, enjoy your crafting because it's your unique crafting, and keep safe, won't you? Love and hugs to you from Australia.